Welcome to the Kiepersol, Texas podcast. My name is Michael Roth. Today I'm in Jacksonville, Texas, and I am in a very special place, Forrest Design Company. I'm with Bud and David. What is Forrest Design Company?
We're a custom wood shop. We can do anything from charcuterie boards to furniture, just any kind of wood.
How did you start this company?
I was originally in construction and still am a little bit, but kind of had a background. My dad was in construction forever, was a builder. And then I took his business over in 2005. So continued to do construction for a while, and then eventually just kind of felt this creative side that needed to come out, and didn't quite have the outlet for it in construction. So in 2018, just kind of started to think about it more and decided to pull the trigger. It's just more of a creative outlet.
We decided to stop building houses and start building furniture for houses. And
Okay, so were you working with him, or
Yes.
Okay, so you guys knew each other previously?
Yeah, David's been working with me right in 2005 when I took over the business.
So custom furniture, custom charcuterie boards. What was your first project?
The very first thing was a charcuterie board.
Okay.
Yeah, green and black walnut. We do a lot of resin work.
Yeah.
And just kind of wanted to practice some resin with the charcuterie board, just being such a smaller scale, So we got that out and had no idea the resin would be such a hit.
So we're in Jacksonville, Texas. Are you guys originally from Jacksonville or Texas in general?
I grew up in Jacksonville.
Okay.
Yeah. David, he's not from
So
here.
what's it been like kind of growing up and seeing all the changes here in East Texas, as we've grown really probably in the last 15 years significantly?
Jacksonville is kind of on an upswing right now. There's a lot of new businesses coming in. I'm just so grateful that we've been taken by the community and allowed to do this. I know it's a creative side of things, and honestly, it was a little bit of a hesitation to see if it would actually have a success. But it's been great.
Let's talk a little bit about woodwork. There's a lot of people that kind of dabble a little bit here and there, but for people that don't know anything about any sort of woodworking, and especially what you guys are doing with resin work, let's talk about what is the process of kind of making a cutting board or charcuterie board?
I think the first thing when you start getting into live edges and things, different hardwoods that have different character, and every piece is unique in itself. First step is just visualizing, finding that perfect piece that offers what you're going for. And so that's almost the hardest step, really, is finding that right piece. And then from there, it's just cleaning up the edges and planing it down, getting it nice and flat. For the resin in particular, we have to build a form that we put the wood in so the resin can be poured into it. Before we start sanding or cutting or anything like that, there's a lot of work that goes into getting it to that point. Shaping and a lot of sanding, getting that nice oil finish on it.
What does that look like as far as when you guys are staining your wood or you're sealing it?
We really kind of strive to be chemical free, actually. Everything we use, whether it be on tables or desks or charcuterie boards, it's an oil finish. So it's an all natural oil at that. Regardless if you get a charcuterie board or just a chopping block or a dining table or a coffee table, everything's gonna be finished with just a natural oil finish. So don't have to worry about any harsh chemicals. You don't have to worry about, I have a 5 and a 3-year-old, and the 3-year-old boy is definitely licking things all the time. So, you don't have to worry about any kind of chemicals.
So if anybody has, let's say, an old cutting board or charcuterie board, and it's had some years and some aging on it, what are some good tips maybe for them to do they need to sand it down and then maybe they can refinish it? Or what would you recommend as far as trying to create longevity before it starts to try to split or crack or anything like that?
Yeah, I think maintenance is key, I mean, he's been really good on it, better than I have on maintenance.
we use just a oil, like coconut oil with vitamin E called walrus oil. It's really good. It's pretty affordable. You get it at most hardware stores and stuff, and
Amazon as well. Yeah.
The just a maintenance oil after you wash it and use it, and that really, sanding it is opening a whole can of worms. It's good to do if it's really messed up, but it's a lot of work.
The maintenance is important. Yeah. If you can kind of treat it after, maybe not every use, but every so often. In particular, the resin, I guess, is where we stand on sanding. Kind of opens up the can of worms.
Right.
It's harder to finish resin. If you have an all wooden thing, I would say go for it. Sand it up. Yeah, we do refinish resin boards. So
if you have a resin board, these are your guys.
Or any board.
What has been your guys' favorite projects? I mean, you guys are doing all kinds of different furniture. Obviously, we've got a big block of wood behind us.
Yeah, we're really excited about this. I mean, this is hard not to say. It might. Oh man, it's like
up there.
Yeah, this is going to be up on our list, but Man, we've been so lucky to have so many cool projects. Yeah, we've done a couple of, they're called waterfall tables, where they're resin river tables. 45 and it folds down. So the same tabletop and resin river that just kind of flows down the corner, and that's used at your legs as well. So we've enjoyed those a lot. We've had a good time with those. And then probably this guy right behind us is going to be up there as well.
Yeah, let's talk about this. What can we expect? What are you guys doing?
So this one, this is black walnut. It's 60 inch across at its widest.
Okay.
And there's not going to be any resin in this one. So that's just going to be a solid black walnut live edge dining table. We're going to plane this and get it real nice and flat. Then we're working with a local company, Blue Goose Customs, to get our metal base together. And there's going to be a nice metal base underneath. We're just going to plane it, sand it, and shape it nicely and keep that natural look, the live edge look on it, and create a really nice dining table for someone. It came from Oregon. We chose wisely and shopped around a bit, and this was the perfect one that the customers kind of spoke with them. So here we are. Yeah, we're really excited about it. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys really work from inception all the way through, really work with the customer and
that's
helping
right.
them if they want to do highly custom.
Yeah, for the most part, customers come with maybe pictures of ideas, but then we kind of get on our drawing board, kind of evolve that idea into our own style. Social media is big. We have an Instagram and a Facebook page, Forrest Design Co, on both of those. And then we have a website with all the current inventory and as well as past projects and things like that. Custom order forms, if you are looking for any kind of custom order that you'd like to do, we have that available online. It's forrestdesignco.com.
What is there to experience in Jacksonville? Like, what do you guys like to do?
Yeah, the downtown is growing. Nice shops downtown. We do like wine, but we're also a beer guy, or I'm a beer guy. So there's a good draft house, Commerce City Draft House, and love going over to Sadler's and eating a good dinner, lunch, and Sadler's Kitchen. They have a good wine and beer selection as well. So
downtown, I like the antique shops down there. It's great.
Yeah,
the draft house is good. Yeah, I really enjoy that.
Yeah, there's a lot of great lakes. Jacksonville in particular has an awesome lake that I don't know, just has such a good home community feeling there. It's really pretty. The trees surrounding this lake are amazing. That, and I know Tyler and Lake Palestine and things like that. There's Tyler in particular is really growing. So many things. True Vine Brewing has been a huge favorite of mine. Love going out there, taking the kids. You guys, it's amazing going out there.
The parks and the trails and Tyler are great.
Yeah. That's right, man.
It's so good.
Mountain bike, it's going great. Yeah, we love, like I said, I have a 3 and 5 year old, so just all the available parks and just kind of outside things to do. We're open to any projects, open to any woodworking projects, and not confined by resin, epoxy, or anything like that. We're always open for if you have ideas or concepts. We're always looking to grow our business as far as products and things we do, whether it be different styles of dining tables or coffee tables or cabinets, things like that.
We here at Kiepersol have some of their boards on our inventory, so if you guys will come to the tasting room, you can see some of those, you can buy them, or of course you can go to forrestdesignco.com and check them out, and you guys can pretty much ship.
Yeah, we ship all over. Yeah.
So, okay.
We've priced them out all over the world. Actually, they're quite pricey over to Australia. We figured out.
Oh wow! Thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Look forward to seeing some of your new projects and seeing how this turns out.
Yeah, well, stay tuned.
We'll see you later.